Nerd out, mother bitches!
Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out!
I am Randy, this is Brian, and we saw Bumblebee.
Yes, we did.
Not together, though.
Not together.
That's okay. I got tickets, you had some... I mean, this is the holiday time.
Yeah, it's a pain in the clusterfuck time
It
of
is.
year.
No,
really
it is. It's a pain in the ass. It's lovely, I'm sure, but it can be a pain. But I took my daughter, which actually worked out really well because as we'll get into,
she must have loved it.
Yeah, because the story is about like a girl and her car, and like
her car.
by the way, just a heads up, if you haven't seen this movie, I don't know that there's any like spoilers that are going to like destroy you.
But we're gonna spoil the shit out of
this movie. There's no
warning.
point talking about it. So this is your warning. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to hear about the cool this stuff at the end or whatever, then turn us off now and wait till you go see the movie. With that said, I do want to say like this movie's release date was just an abominable decision.
Yeah, right next to Aquaman.
Aquaman,
stupid.
That's Spider-Man and Mary Poppins, which I saw Mary Poppins. If they would have released this Bumblebee on December 9th, there was no other movie going on December 9th, and I guess some markets got the December 9th release. So that I actually today is Monday, and I don't know what the numbers are, but I have a feeling that this movie is going to be
bomb.
It's going to be. I
think it's going to bomb, and it sucks because it's the best Transformers movie
hands
by far.
Hands down,
best one, and it's the most G1 friendly. It was like
most family friendly. Which I guess is irrelevant, but like I mean, it was
sort of though because I mean you want to take your kid to it.
Absolutely, it's and Transformers.
Yeah, and Charlie Watson is the coolest human character in any like Transformers movie.
She was rad and
felt the most for her, way more than Sam Witwicky or anybody like than anyone in the other movies.
I think every character was far more relatable. Like even John Cena,
he was sort of awesome.
Yeah, he was sort of awesome.
He played it perfect.
I do want to say, plot-wise, this was pretty much the Iron Giant. Did you see?
Yes, of course.
And that's not a criticism. It's okay because I'll tell you something. Sometimes with a movie, I think story-wise, people try to overcomplicate what needs to be told. Like they're not breaking new ground here. We're talking about E.T., the Iron Giant.
Yeah, it's been done.
It's been done.
It's been done, except the robots really looked good.
They did look really good.
Like, they simplified the designs. The fights, like, were legible. I don't know what the word is, but...
Yeah, you could follow them. You could tell what robot was robot.
And they did, like, robot kung fu, and it looked good. It was like, why the hell did they not do this? Like...
From the get-go. Well, that's because they chose the wrong direction. Now, here's a question I have for you. Like, I thought, first of all, I want to say the Cybertron scenes were amazing.
Incredible.
They were a little too CGI in the sense that they did feel like you were almost watching, like, a CGI
But I heard they were added in anyway.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it was, they nailed the aesthetic.
They did. And that's what I was, thinking about. First of all, I wanted more of it. Like, another 15 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But here's a question for you. Like, I almost felt that mixing the G1 designs with the Bay former design was almost like an accidental perfection. Because it gave me that mechanical, complex robot look with the simple, like, you could see what you're looking at.
But I didn't really see where the Bay formers designs were. They all looked pretty... They had moving faces.
You're right,
They had moving faces, but they seemed really... G1, Dreamwave.
They did, but like for an example, Optimus Prime, like his chest, like you could see a lot of mechanical stuff, and I'm really into the mechanical look, but they didn't look organic, which was my problem with
exactly.
They were very mechanized. It's one of those situations where like I want to really just say, God, why couldn't they just done this from the beginning? But it's okay that they didn't because they did this.
Do you think we'll get another one?
Oh, yeah. We are. The question is here, and we'll get to that, is whether we're going to get another one that's going to be... Are they going to...
I want all the dudes.
I do, too.
Yeah, like, I want all... At least the G1 Autobot team, G1 looking... like circa 1988.
Yeah. And they can even like the Soundwave is great.
He was awesome. And
the voice was good.
Yeah, they were perfect. Like somebody loved G1.
Yes,
somebody really.
Travis Knight did. Like I read an interview with him, and he's like, he said that like he was a kid like when he watched this, and that's what he wanted to see. And I think he nailed it. And I thought Bumblebee's character design was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was still Michael Bay. Yeah. But it was a lot more simple. Like you could see what, like when you look at
car parts hanging off of them.
Yeah. I mean, you could understand what you were looking at.
Yep.
And I think a perfect example for that would be Dropkick and what was the female's name?
Dropkick and Shatter?
Shatter. You got it.
Like, it was awesome.
Yeah, I was totally badass.
I thought she was so evil.
Badass.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, my favorite character design of all was the Blitzwing.
I like Blitzwing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My feeling is we'll never get a Blitz. This is where the problem comes in. Is I don't know that it could possibly translate into an accurate toy.
But they could
get
somewhat accurate because that's an awesome. He looks so badass.
I loved how like the cockpit like folds over. It had a cool like gas mask face. I loved the way it looked. It did look like it should have been Starscream though, like just like color.
The color wise, yeah, they might. But you know what? I get why they didn't because like for sequels and stuff. I mean, like they kept Megatron back. They kept like so they can have
which was a good choice. I think.
And pull that shit out. They just put enough G1 Autobots that you know they're there.
Yeah.
So it didn't look cheap and too secluded.
Yeah.
You know, and like.
And they killed off. This is a spoiler.
Yeah.
But, they killed off. I mean, we gotta tell it. Yeah. They killed off Cliff Jumper, which was a good choice because he's a character that like, you know,
he died in the first episode of Prime too.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
Dwayne
right.
Johnson played him too.
But it was like a good scene. He looked like Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
He
went out like a man.
He went out. Yeah. He kept it.
And went out loyal, not necessarily a man.
And I always felt that Cliff Jumper was sort of a Bumblebee knockoff. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that.
Yeah, but wasn't he? It wasn't the toy.
Yeah, he was a different. He was a red Porsche, I think, or a Datsun.
But he did the same thing.
Yeah. Story wise, like you said, like so we got Charlie, who was a teenage girl. She lost her dad. She wore a lot of cool punk rock and Smiths clothes.
Yeah, she was into good music.
And for Eric out there who loves the Smiths, he must have loved that. I'm not a Smiths fan. We had this conversation.
Yeah, that's too bad for you, man.
It's really weird because you would think that like I would be the Smiths fan. And
yeah, because he's whiny.
Yeah, he's whiny, and I like really a lot of whiny indie rock. Yeah. And you just test that, and you like the Smiths.
Love
but
the
like
Smiths.
I have a little like growing appreciation for them because of TFCon 2017. Was it 2007? Anyways, we woke up to some Morrissey, and I was like, all right, I'll remember this.
Yeah.
Good music. A little Duran Duran, Save a Prayer.
A little Steve Winwood, man. Like, he had the easy listening in it.
Wait, not only Steve Winwood, they had,
cheesy.
They had, what is it? I'm never gonna break your heart.
Oh, yeah, Rick Astley.
Rick Astley,
yeah. I can't believe I know that.
No, you should. The music was good. I think the set designs, the costume designs, look, I'm a sucker for the '80s.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna deny it. I'm a child of the '80s. So when you throw that stuff in and you do it right,
and they did it right.
Yeah, they did
it right. And like I liked the boyfriend a lot. What was his name?
Memo.
He was awesome.
He was cool.
He was great.
And I like that they didn't hook up. Like it was sort of like she was like,
just chill.
We're not there yet.
And I also like they used like I don't think they're kid actors. I think they're
Haley Steinfeld is like a serious like actress.
How old is she though?
Probably 18.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was 18. Her character, like I thought she was going to be 16 or so.
I just like it when they can use teenagers and they're not annoying. They were not annoying at all. And like sometimes like in a lot of newer films, gets annoying.
And the shitty teenagers were shitty teenagers.
Yeah, they were. Like, they're total dicks.
They totally felt like shitty teenagers. And they were like, this. Let me try it on this lightly. They were like attractive, unattractive, shitty teenagers, which is what it would be. Like like when you were in high school, like the popular people weren't always necessarily the most prettiest people. It was just the people who like sort of joined that clique.
Yeah,
like, and that they were gonna grow up to be. Yeah. So like I liked that. I liked how like there was the one girl who she was like she had Manja's boobs and she looked like she was pretty
in the
for
red.
The time.
Right. Yeah.
But in 10 years she's gonna
sagging
be everything's gonna be a mess. Yeah. And I liked that for some reason. It's those little details I liked. Also little
stepdad Ron.
Yeah, did you like him?
I loved him, especially at the end. Because it's like that sort of hit home for me a little bit. Okay. You know, being
yeah, tell me about that because I'm not part of that experience. Being
a child of like having stepdads around and stuff like that. No, they didn't suck. But it was like, it's like you expect. I loved that you sort of expected the guy to be a little douchey, and he came through in the end.
Yeah, he did come through.
I loved that about it, and they like really played the family element well.
Yeah, the little brother, like he was a shit, but
he helped her when she needed it, and I love it when they pull that shit in movies because it's like I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I love that.
They got all the '80s, like, is the word tropes right?
I think so. Yeah.
And I that's what I wanted.
And not just in set design, but even in the way the movie went down.
Absolutely.
It felt very '80s, like E.T.
Yeah.
Or like
Bumblebee
like
was cute, wasn't he? He was cute.
Yeah, I think
he was kind of adorable.
Yeah.
You know?
She hugged him.
Yeah. Even my daughter said, she's like, Bumblebee was so cute.
He was cute.
It's all that, the big eyes.
And they really got a lot of them. He emoted well, and I mean, they really got it. Like when he'd hug her and the eyes would go out. It's sort of, you know, you felt for it a little bit. You know,
you believed he was there too. Like
it looked real. It looked real.
It felt good. My biggest criticism, which is a pretty small criticism, is I wanted more robots. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like for me, like I think it wouldn't have served the story well.
Yeah.
But it would have served like those Cybertron scenes
were sweet.
That last action scene, like it was pretty awesome.
I think we'll get that in the next one, but I mean, I think this movie was sort of on a tight budget.
Do you?
I mean, I don't know about. I mean, maybe $100 million.
Yeah, it wasn't on Michael Bay. It
wasn't Michael Bay. This guy had to like prove concept as like he had to make a good movie.
Yeah.
Without all the money, but I think like. Sequel, I think you know.
You know what I would compare it to, and tell me if I'm off. But do you remember when Batman Begins came out?
Yep.
There wasn't a lot.
It came out under the radar.
It came out under the radar.
Sort of under the.
No. I mean, people weren't like, oh, a new Batman movie. It just sort of like came out.
Well, people were already still annoyed with the Michael Keaton.
That's right.
With the later ones, they're like, really?
That's right.
Like I remember that's how I felt. Like, what?
Well, it wasn't Michael Keaton. It was like by then it was Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher and who was the last? George Clooney.
George Clooney.
God, those movies.
I feel bad for George Clooney because I really don't think it was his fault. But
no, it wasn't. It was just like
it was.
When you're focusing on the bat crotch and the bat ass, it's sort of like you're gonna lose your audience. That's not what people are going for.
And that's sort of what the Michael Bay movies were.
Well,
they were from the beginning. They were like Devastator balls. I mean, I hated that.
The first one still has cred.
I will agree.
I still love the third one.
I know you like the third
one.
But
it sucks. But I still like it. I don't care.
I'll give
But this is a good movie.
When Dark of the Moon is on TV, I'll keep it on. When the first one's on, I'll keep it on.
When I actually stumble on the Blu-ray, it's on sometimes.
Like, put it in.
Sometimes I'll put it in.
It's got moments.
It's got moments, and like I think, I
that's fine.
I shamelessly defend Dark of the Moon.
It's fair enough. You're entitled. I actually think if you would have edited out 20 minutes or so of that movie, there was a way to make it tolerable.
He just wrecks his own movies. He wrecks his own movies.
Sabotages. He self-sabotages.
Yeah, it's like, and he'll like have an awesome scene and then cut to a chick's ass. And it totally cheapens it. And I like looking at ass. Don't get me wrong, but there's a time and a place for everything. He just doesn't get it.
He's not subtle about his asses.
No.
No. Other things I want. Okay, so my favorite thing in this movie is no surprise. Is I felt that they redeemed Optimus Prime. He was cool. He was so cool looking. Yeah. Like, I cannot wait for that new Optimus Prime toy.
Yeah, that might be the best Optimus design I've seen in a while.
I agree. So, I mean, because it is G1-ish.
Yeah.
But it
I think it's G1. I mean, that's almost just G.
I kind of miss the grill.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because the grill's that real chromy and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of go again. Our review is just our thoughts on it.
Yeah.
That end scene.
Okay, I was gonna ask you. Okay, that end scene. Is he driving next to Prime?
Yes.
100%. That's. 100%. I mean, that's what I thought.
And it was sweet. Glorious.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and it's like I really need.
It was glorious,
and I loved how he turned into the Camaro.
Yeah.
I loved that more than anything, and like.
my daughter loved that too. She was like, "That Camaro was awesome," and I'm like, "What? You're supposed to like the Volkswagen."
No, screw the Volkswagen.
That end scene when he drives next to Optimus Prime was like amazing. Yep. And it actually strangely ties well into the first Bay movie. But I'm totally cool if they scratch that whole world and just
retcon the shit out of it. Retcon it. We can do that now. It's the new millennium. We're 18 years into the new millennium. We can change shit just because we want to.
We want to.
And you don't even have to explain it.
No,
okay.
no, I'm
do
good.
it.
And you know what?
Especially those.
Yeah, absolutely. Like completely ignore the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did they do 5 of those?
I think they did.
Holy shit. And let's jump to 1988, 1989, and just keep going.
I'm cool with them never getting to present day. I'm fine with it.
Me too.
I like it. I like them being period pieces.
I agree. Here's a question I have for you. Why 87, not 84?
I don't know. I thought about that. That's sort of weird.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation, but I couldn't figure it out. So here's some
maybe
little
music.
I mean, I don't know. That could be.
Like, maybe because the music they wanted.
Because Smiths would have been. I don't know Smiths
wouldn't have been there in 84. I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's got to be a reason for it. I just don't know what it is. And perhaps we could Google and find out, but we're not going to because that's not our job. Yeah. Little details. So they went into, we'll call him Memo because I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
The guy, his room, and I like... My mind was focused on what was in his room.
Yeah.
He had some Silverhawk action figures.
I didn't even notice.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Okay, I didn't even notice.
And they made some GoBot references, which were pretty hilarious, but I can't remember what they were, so I can't really explain it, but, you know.
My favorite was the birth of the internet. They're talking about where the internet... Yeah, the internet. That's the internet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was pretty funny. When they were...
The whole creation of the internet was due to the Transformers. Triple changers. I liked that because it served the story, but we're never gonna get masterpiece versions of those toys.
No, but I would really want a nice Shatter.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought she was so cool.
She was awesome.
She played. Yeah, I mean.
And what I didn't know was
so evil and
Dropkick's voice was Justin Theroux.
Yeah.
And Shatter's voice was
Angela
Bassett, and I had no idea, and I think that was nice and that was subtle.
And it worked though.
Totally worked.
Especially if you watch 911.
911, is that a show?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
She's in it. It's pretty. It's the ultimate in cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it. But
really.
Yeah.
Is it a comedy?
Sort of. It's a show about like first responders, but it is not meant to be taken
So it's
serious.
A show that like your mom watches. On
your parents.
CBS.
It's something you watch with your parents or your girlfriend even. But
it's fair enough.
Yeah, but it's like they all wear like form fitting. Like,
right,
like first responder outfit. It's ridiculous.
Tight police officer.
Yes,
outfits.
It's ridiculous, but it's sort of funny.
It's network television.
It's network television, and my girlfriend makes me watch it.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't make me watch it with her, but I watch it with her anyway.
So how about they go? Oh God. Okay, so what in the movie would you have? Was there
changed?
Anything? Yeah, would you have changed anything?
I think there were a couple parts with pacing.
Okay.
But I can't recall it. I enjoyed the movie a lot. I need to see it a couple times. I would need to see it a couple more times before I could really criticize it. I mean, it's if you guys, I guarantee you'll like it.
I think so too.
If you like the Bay movies, there's no way you can't like it because it's like that, but well made.
Then again, though, if you like the Bay movies, then you're probably a different personality than someone who would like this movie, right?
No, I don't think so because I like the Bay movies. I think most people that like Bay movies are like. I think
you think they're starving for robot action?
I think half of the like of them is loyal to the brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Like they want to see big robots transform. They like the toys. It's sort of fun, but I don't think anybody would really argue they're good movies. I think people would say they like them.
Right.
Which I do, but they're not good.
They're terrible. The first one
got off the trash.
The first one is I don't know what you call it. It's
cute.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
You could even argue.
Well, you're going to argue the third one is okay.
No, the third one's bad too.
The first one has a linear story.
The first one you could even say it's good. I think you could say it's good.
It's like a Christmas song. You could even say it's
good.
No, I get what you're saying. Like you could You could argue that it was a good movie for what it was. It was just whether you like the choice of the designs is a big issue.
Yeah, which I hated.
I do. I do think that they age better though, but I like the designs of this movie, man. I liked them a lot.
Me too. Me too, because everything looked mechanical, which you sort of want a transforming robot to look, you know.
That's what I wanted. I didn't have issues with pacing. I felt it was. I think my biggest issue again was I wanted another like 6.5 minutes of the Cybertron stuff.
That would have worked. Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded, and this is all for my own personal thing. I wouldn't have minded if there was one more robot in the Earth scenes that maybe even got killed earlier, but it was like Blitzwing, Dropkick, and Shatter, and I just wanted like one more, like even if it was like a good guy who got killed off early.
When I say pacing, I guess the only thing I can think of that I thought was sort of dumb was like when the mom took B to take the dog to the vet. Like, nah, do something to matter. Like, throw something in. I would have rather, like, put in your Cybertron scene. Put in something going on somewhere else. I thought, like, that was almost a little bit much for me. But other than that...
Do you think, though, that purpose was a little character development, though?
Maybe
just to show...
I'm just digging.
Yeah. No, me too. So... And I'm just playing devil's advocate, too. I think it was a very likable movie. And, again, you're dealing with... It was the Iron Giant almost to a T. Which I'm okay with, but I think it makes me as a Transformers fan not embarrassed to say I'm a Transformers fan anymore. Like, does that make sense? Like,
it justified the brand, or definitely gave it gave the brand class.
Legitimized,
it gave it class.
It was sort of like when Episode 1, 2, and 3 came. I liked Episode 1 when it came out. But I was a little embarrassed. I know you didn't, but I was a little embarrassed to be a Star Wars fan at that time, if that makes sense. Like, I was. Like, it was sort of like before the prequels, I felt so proud to be a Star Wars fan, and I felt like I was ahead of the curve by being a Star Wars fan. Same thing with Transformers fan. Before the movie came out, I felt like I was ahead of the curve. But then when after it came out, I was like, I'm not so proud.
I needed Episode 1 to be so much more than it was.
I think everybody did, but there was no way that you could.
I could have been happy with that movie easy.
I liked it, but
show me hundreds of Sith battling hundreds of Jedi right away. Yeah. Show me a huge war. Show me Darth Vader turn bad in the first 45 minutes of the first movie. And then show me Darth Vader kill a bunch of dudes for 2 more movies. Yeah. I would have been really happy with that.
So you just think that they started at the wrong place.
Yeah, they started with what nobody gave a shit about.
Yeah.
And it's like it was flawed from...
It was flawed.
Flawed from the conception of it, but I like them now.
Yeah. Isn't that weird how that happens? So, like, I mean, and there's a lot of movies that have that sort of effect, like, where they just age better. I think this was a good movie, and I think it's unfortunate that it's going to take a hit at the box office. Have you seen Aquaman yet? No, me neither. I think I'm going to see it this year. I saw Mary Poppins.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was cute. Like, I mean, did you like?
Nope.
Okay. Then you don't need to see it.
She has an umbrella, right?
Yeah, she's got an umbrella. It was a nice family fun afternoon. I felt anxious in it though. Like, it was one of those movies where like I almost wanted it to hurry up and end, but I don't know why. Like with Bumblebee, I didn't. Like I could have kept going. Like it was also a benefit of this movie was. It was a nice, compact 2 hours. Like, it didn't feel like it overstayed its welcome.
Yeah. And you know what? Everybody was likable.
Yeah, they were.
Like, even John Cena was likable. I mean, and he played it
He wasn't Dwayne Johnson likable, but he was certainly, likable.
It's like, Private, there's a door in my way. Yeah. Like, he just had the one-liners, and you could tell he knew the character he was playing, and just, like, had fun with it.
Right.
It looked like everybody was having fun.
Yeah, I agree. Again, Haley Steinfeld, if that's how you pronounce it, she was great.
What else has she been in?
She was in that excellent... she was... oh, God, it was the remake of Grit. True Grit?
Oh!
Yeah, she was the kid in that.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, man, I'm really fucking this up, but she was so good in that movie. Like, and she must have been like 12 years old, and she was spectacular.
Well, I'm glad that she will probably have a promising career after this movie.
She already does. I think she's a singer, too. But, and she also had, like, the perfect look. Like she was cute.
Yeah.
But she wasn't
Nailed
like
it.
too cute. Like
Yeah.
she wasn't like Megan Fox. Like
Annoying,
oh right,
like,
come on, this is too much. I totally dug her 80s punk rock sort of like look. Like that like it was cool.
Nailed it, yeah.
I love the music. I like the characters. I like the set designs. I like the carnival. I like Bumblebee.
Now that was Santa Monica, right? The carnival, like.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I think that was like Lost Boys style. Like I think that's a Santa Monica pier.
See, I got
I'm
a lot.
pretty sure.
You might be right. I got a lot of like Karate Kid vibe going on there too. But I think that might have been because the car lot.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Yeah.
I had problems placing her neighborhood. Her neighborhood didn't feel like it fit in the rest of the movie for me for some reason.
I didn't really notice it.
I don't know California that
Yeah, I don't know
well,
California that well either.
It looked like I don't know. It just seemed like her neighborhood would be sort of out in the middle of nowhere.
Sort of like
secluded as compared to like where the rest of the movie seemed like very popular.
I see what you're saying.
Well, like I said, that's a nit.
Yeah, I don't know California. Someone told me, and maybe it was your brother, told me that, yeah, it was your brother, that Halloween takes place in, like, Illinois.
Yeah,
but it was actually filmed,
Haddonfield, Illinois.
Right, but it was filmed in a suburb of California
Pasadena.
or LA. Yeah, and I thought that was interesting because when I think of California, I don't think of the Midwest at all. But again, I don't really know California
the whole thing.
well.
They had to like dump leaves and stuff to make it
really
look that way. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm.
So again, if you're a Transformers fan, of course, I think you're going to see this. But don't let this be the solo of the Transformers movies. Like
go see it.
Go see it. Like don't screw up the potential future of the franchise because you didn't like one or two of the other movies. This is a good movie. I really believe so. And I think I do wish that we were going to get more action figures for it, but there just isn't that many characters. Also, were you like just pushing yourself to see all the characters in the Cybertron scene?
Yeah,
it was hard.
I was concentrating
a lot. So
lot.
who did you get? I got Shockwave, Soundwave, Optimus Prime,
Tetrajets.
Tetrajets?
Yeah.
What is a Tetrajet?
Like the triangle
Seeker?
jets.
Oh, the
Seekers, but in their Cybertronian modes. We got Ratchet.
Was it? Okay.
I think we got Ratchet.
Ironhide, because they definitely mentioned Ironhide. Yeah. We know Cliffjumper. I think I saw Brawn. At the very beginning scene. I heard Starscream was there, but I didn't see him. Man, we're gonna get so many like.
Yeah, tell us, guys.
Yeah, please share with us and whatever. The screenshots are gonna be amazing. So now you got to get the masterpiece.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I do.
You do.
I do.
So that's that. See it. Now, before we take a short break for the holidays, I do want to talk about this amazing gift that we got in the mail. All right, so I didn't expect this. Philip asked for our address, gave it to him, forgot about it, and in the mail I opened these up, and I didn't wait for you because I didn't know.
No, hey, why would you? Yeah, just open this.
He made out of Sculpey little versions of you and I, and he really nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, Bill, these are amazing.
These are amazing.
Man. These are so cool. I mean, you nailed it.
I brought a smile to my face.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh my god.
Down to he's got your clothes,
the attire, the monster, and the VF1J.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you need?
You know what amazed me the most, which is really strange, beside the fact that he nailed my forehead? The eyes. Like, I have big. You have those the eyes say a lot.
Yep.
In anything. I got a Luke Jedi in my pocket. He got it down.
These are awesome, man. Thank you so much. It's really flattering to know that somebody's watching that close, or like just picks up on all that stuff. It's awesome.
Such subtlety in there. So Philip Barrera, thank you so much. I don't know how to like express.
I don't know how to thank you, but
we get a lot of gifts from time to time, and we love them all. But these like
amazing,
just unbelievable, and it makes. Not to get emotional.
It's very emotional.
It is.
Yeah, it's very emotional. Like when you sent me that picture, I was like,
yeah, that's
holy shit.
Like, I mean, I just don't. I like the just to see that it's appreciated.
Yep.
Like totally makes it all worth it for us.
Yeah, it's awesome to know somebody's getting this big of a kick out of us. So, like,
it's great.
Like that.
It's great. So thank you again, Philip. It made my day. And I'll tell you something. The same day that these showed up, I had just gotten a bidet. And I want to tell you, I'm going to diverge here a little bit.
A bidet.
Sweet. Squirts the water.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Why? Okay, I'm going to speak for America because I don't know what other countries don't have bidets. Why did America never adopt the bidet? Have you ever used the bidet?
Once, yeah.
The bidet is the most sensible, most comforting, most necessary thing a human being in modern society needs.
Is yours built into the toilet seat, or do you have a separate thing?
It's a separate. Okay. It's amazing. So you just basically. I wanted the Toto, which is it has heat sensors, remote control. Like that's the Cadillac of the bidet.
Yeah.
We couldn't get it because we didn't have an outlet in the wall.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do electrical work. I think it's a lot of work. So we didn't get the Toto. We didn't get we got one that you just kind of like plug in the plumbing.
Yeah.
And hook it up to your toilet. So
it goes inside your toilet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not intrusive.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad. I will say that the water pressure can be adjusted. It's a pretty strong. So you
gotta be careful. You're gonna shit water.
You're gonna. It's gonna hurt a little bit.
All right.
It's cold because we didn't get the heater.
Yeah.
I wish I definitely let my wife know that the next one we're getting a heater. It's worth it. But the thing is with the heater is you gotta kind of gotta keep your water running for a few minutes to warm up.
Yeah.
You know. But it's worth it. Trust me. The warm would be good. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you wash your hands with cold water?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hot water.
I
man.
guess. But the thing is if you took your hand and you stuck it in your butt, you would wash your hands. You wouldn't just take toilet paper and wipe it off. So what is the reason that we didn't adopt bidets?
I think a lot of it is diet.
What do you mean?
Like the whole thing is. Well, I don't know how to get into this really.
Okay,
but I don't really do a lot of sloppy shits. Like if I had a lot of sloppy shits, then I would want one bad.
Okay.
I try to keep a diet like high flavor.
Okay.
Like not to be gross, but my toilet paper's white.
So you're clean. You're clean. See,
I'm solid, man. Yeah.
That's my throne. Like I'll sit there for a while.
Dude, I get it.
And
I
I wipe till I'm done, you know?
Yeah.
And this bidet has changed my life. And I don't mind sharing it with you because I think that I think it's a public service announcement. To those people who do not have the bidet, invest in a bidet. It's fairly inexpensive. Now you can get the Cadillac of bidets, but I think this standard bidet works great. So,
I might think about it because I'm in the market for a new tub.
Are you?
I need a big old tub.
But
I like to chill in the tub, man.
Do you? You do? Do you get the bath salts and everything like that?
Of course.
I would, but I think that like you get the jets and everything like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm not into jets. I don't like jets.
You don't like the jets?
Tub, hot water, salt.
So you just need more
lavender.
space.
Yeah, I need more space.
Yeah, you'll need a bigger bathroom, I think, right?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Gonna pack my. I know they make high volume bathtubs for small, for smaller rooms, and I mean, I don't have
I think my problem with baths is I'm too lazy to run the water for 20 minutes. You know.
But then you're lazy for an hour in it.
Yeah, that's
never
true.
read in
that's
the tub.
True. That's true.
You kidding?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Show.
Yeah. Maybe if I had access to the whole shebang, I would do it. But I don't know. Bidets though.
Bidets. Yeah.
Last thing is that you brought this over and you threw me off guard. I feel like an asshole.
Oh, that I know, and that's sort of the point because you've gotten me birthday gifts and stuff, and I wasn't ready for it. So
okay, I feel like an asshole. Can I open this?
Yeah, open it.
I really do feel like an asshole.
It's probably the most inappropriate Christmas gift.
Oh, really?
Like not inappropriate.
Okay.
Open the thing.
All right. Is it a bidet?
No. But it's probably people.
Oh man, did you really?
Yeah, you had to have it, man.
That's serious. Yeah. Wow, dude. That is serious. Oh man, that is inappropriate. Wow.
I can't believe I left the price tag on. That's pretty tacky. Sorry
I can't believe you did that, dude. Now I feel like a total dick. Can I retcon your gift?
You can retcon my gift, sure, man.
Oh my god. That's awesome. You're right.
You gotta sort of have it. I mean, I didn't think you were gonna go for it, but
it was on my list. It was just that, like, you know,
it's a weird one.
It is a weird one, but like, I appreciate that. Like, I just saw that there was a Hallmark ornament of the Hell 2000. That's the Hell 9000. Like, I was like, wow, that's just like that's got to be for a very specific person to want to put on a Christmas tree.
A Hell 9000.
Dude, thank you, man.
You're welcome.
I feel bad because I've got nothing to give you.
Yeah, Bob, it's fine. I didn't get you a birthday gift this year, so
I wouldn't even remember.
I know, but you got me a birthday gift, so I felt bad. So I've missed a couple gift-giving holidays, and you've got me. It's completely, like, good.
Well, thank you. That's
my
awesome.
pleasure, man.
This is awesome. I'm gonna take this. Can I? Like, I spend the night at my mother-in-law's for Christmas Eve. Do you think it'd be appropriate to bring this?
No, take it.
Dude, this is gonna haunt my children's nightmare. Like put the nose on the cod piece. They're gonna be like, "What is going on?"
What is this dude's problem?
It's great. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, man.
So, thank you all for spending another year with us. Next time we reconvene will probably be after the new year, and we'll do our year end.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's something to think about.
Yeah, that's why
I have no idea where that even starts and ends.
I'm gonna truly have to go back to our videos.
Yeah, me too.
Recall. I know what my number one is though, but I'm not gonna say. But my number one has stayed my number one since the beginning of the year. Don't even guess. But I know my number one. I think our year end is my favorite episode to do because I like to say what I hated and what I loved, and I like to hear what you hated and what you loved.
That's gonna be hard. How busy of a year was it? It was pretty busy in the first half.
Was it?
We got the Mospitas.
We did. Gosh, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, we got some shit. We got a couple masterpieces.
No? Yeah, we got, but like we were not a lot of masterpieces.
Nothing I got. There wasn't one master. I mean, I know what mine is. Oh, I know what mine is.
Yeah, don't say.
Yeah.
And then I like to get into the worst stuff too because, but you know what? I really don't think there was anything that was really terribly disappointing. And again, we'll get to that. And then one more thing is that I got my shipping notice for my Diaclone Battle Buffalo.
Yeah.
If it gets here in time, it counts. I'm excited
It'll
for that.
If it's in the mail now, it'll be here by the 1st.
You do?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
You'll have it the eve of New Year's Eve.
I'm super excited because I love my Diaclone, but I need like a substantial.
Does it have a chance of Toy of the Year?
It has a chance, but my Toy of the Year is so far and above loved.
Yeah.
That I don't know. We'll see. You know what? It might. Actually, I don't know because my top two are pretty intense. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think about it, and this is going to be an intense one.
Yeah, and I mean, I love getting I love two of my top.
Yeah.
Top best of the year toys have showed up New Year's.
Oh yeah, wait, does the
VF4 and the SDF1 both showed up the day before New Year's?
There's no chance the VF1J from Bandai comes out though, right?
I don't know.
There's no way,
dude.
Right?
It's out in Japan, I think. I've seen
really. I saw a picture of the box. Man, that would be tough. That would be like the Years of Ultron came out. We actually pushed that to the next year because it was too. That was too intense.
Yeah, I hope that comes out because I have money right now.
Do you? Me too, but I don't have a pre-order on it. Dude, am I going to be screwed on that?
No, I don't think so. You'll probably have to settle for like getting the S or something like that.
I don't want to wait that long, though.
I think they might squeeze them out a little quicker.
Next year's going to already be intense, but again, we'll save this for next episode. Bumblebee, good.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah. Philip, thank you
again, my friend.
Brian, thank you. This is going to be fun, taking to my mother-in-law's. To everyone, have a happy holiday if you celebrate a holiday. Happy New Year if you celebrate a new year. And until next time,
nerd out!
Nerd out! And a happy New Year.